We're experiencing something not seen in most of our lifetimes. We're actually seeing the rise of fascism. Now, that might sound radical and crazy to some of you guys. Some people would say, Mark, you use the word fascism, that's over the top. I've said this a few weeks in the past, and I'm going to keep repeating it. Benito Mussolini, the founder, the originator of the concept of fascism, said fascism means everything inside the state, nothing outside the state, and nothing against the state. I want to unpack that a little bit. Everything inside the state. What's that mean? It means that the government can and should do everything. The government should provide your health care, should provide your education, should regulate the environment, should regulate energy, should regulate commerce, should regulate what kind of gasoline you could put in your car, should regulate what kind of toilet you could put in your house. Everything inside the state. That's the vision of fascism. What's outside the reach of the state in fascism? He said it very clearly. Nothing outside the state. This is just a corollary. Everything inside the state, nothing outside the state. Just wanted to make sure that he was very clear about this, right? Everything is about state power. And so I think that's really important that you understand that this is what Mussolini meant when he said everything inside the state and nothing outside the state, right? It's important that you understand these things because this is what's happening in America today. And so what I want you to think about is the last one. He said nothing against the state. What did he mean by that? What he meant is you're not allowed to speak out against the orthodoxy. Whatever the state says is the orthodoxy is the thing, right? That is the thing. That's what you have to toe the line on. So what are we seeing today? Political correctness, wokeism, attacks on individuals who say what they believe, right? If it doesn't match the orthodoxy, if you say something like, I believe that biologically and scientifically men are men and women are women and they're different, you're going to get attacked for that today. If you say, I believe in God, you're likely going to be attacked for that today. If you say something like, I believe abortion is wrong or illegal or life begins at conception, you're likely to be attacked for those things today. If you say, I don't believe in anti-racism, I don't believe all white people are racist, I don't believe in white privilege, if you say those things, you're likely to be attacked today. Those things today are doctrines being imposed not only by private sector, but by the state. So nothing against the state means not allowed to say those things, right? And we're seeing this more and more, not just by private actors, but in government. So we are genuinely, sincerely seeing the rise of fascism in America today. And you need to be aware of that. You need to pay attention to that. You need to call it out. That's our job. If you believe in the Republic, if you believe in our Constitution, if you believe that this nation is something special, something incredible, something based on universal values and principles, then you have to stand against the fascism you see. There will be costs. There will be consequences. People will give you a hard time. You might lose friends. You might lose family. You might lose a job. You might lose status in society, in your community. The question is, what price are you willing to pay to protect humanity? Which is really what it's about. It's not about you. It's about the concept of duty. The concept of duty meaning you do things because you're duty bound to do them, not because they necessarily benefit you personally. You might get attacked. You might lose when you do something that it's your duty to do, but you do it for your kids. You do it for your grandkids. You do it for future generations. You do it for the benefit of society, for the benefit of all posterity. That's acting out of a sense of duty. And I'm telling you, we live in a time where that kind of action, that acting out of a sense of duty is required. I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks are willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.